actually, what's the basics to look during a startup investment? Like when we are looking at a startup before investing, if it's in pre-revenue stage or it's just starting its revenue, so what is the basics to look after?
See, what you should prefer if you are starting the investments is that you should only invest in a revenue-based startup that is doing good revenue, not into pre-revenue, and do not invest into any startup directly. There are certain issues that come up. If you invest directly into a startup, there will be nobody to scout, vouch, validate, and you will be you might be the only investor. Right. Initial days when I started investing myself with StartupLanes was not there. I started investing. So one guy fooled me. I will not take his name. One guy fooled me. He said, "Sir, I cannot take your investment right now. My quota is full. I'm already overcommitted." And he made me believe that I need it. He does not need any investment. And I thought probably, that I should invest. It's something which is the FOMO, fear of missing out, he created. And I called him again and I said, "Dekh lo bhai, kuch ho sakta hai to I can invest 20 lakh rupees." And he took my investment after 7 days, and I was running. And, later on, I found that I was the only investor there. He completely fooled me out. And the startup shut down later. So this might happen. People are over smart, and that is why we need, co-investors. If anything happens, bad happens, nobody knows, right? If the founders cheat, nobody can find out the future. And if people are together, if you are investing in groups through StartupLanes or through any other angel network, at least you have other people together who will be able to fight with you, because nobody goes like I did not fought with that person. 20 lakh rupees gone, and all the paperwork was there. So I cannot legally say anything because term sheet was signed, everything was in place, and in term sheet, nobody writes that, if I am the only investor or, whatever FOMO he created, that was not mentioned. So always, if you are investing through an institution, an angel network, or whatever platform is there, make sure the platform is 90% offline and 10% online, right? This is what we do at StartupLanes. If I have seen a lot of online platforms not even talking to the founders, they are just creating registrations, showing the startup to the investors. Investors are putting in money, and this is all going in drain. It is not like that. You cannot invest into a startup without having entire due diligence done, or if nobody has met that founder, you never know whether they really exist or not, right? It has happened in one case. I'll tell you, not happened ever in this angel investing, but I am telling you one very different case happened with me. One lady came to interview through Zoom, right? We selected her, and later on we got to, she was never, starting her camera, not even in the introduction after joining, never. And then later on we got to know that her sister came to the interview and she got selected, and this lady never came for even the interview. And this is what is happening in Zoom time. You don't know who is what. If somebody says my name is Divya Jyoti, and he comes change a screen name and Zoom, you will believe it, right? So that is how we have to be careful. Make sure you are investing through a platform.